free, and enjoy more of what the world has to offer in this action one, because this is where most human beings screw the pooch.
So a little one-person trampoline. Very
I screen shared it. Like, there's no excuse. Like, phone numbers are just out there. You just got to pick up the phone, smile, and dial. So. Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk to Tanner Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the absolute best version of yourself, not only for yourself, but for the people you love and care about most. Personal development. We're all about having a purpose and taking actions towards that purpose day in and day out. We're at episode 189. And this morning we're going to talk about three simple ways to recharge your batteries when you're feeling exhausted. And this is pretty common after the holidays. You know, we got to hang out with a lot of friends, got to hang out with a lot of families, spent a lot of money, all that good kind of stuff. Ate probably way too much. The New Year's resolutions are kicking off hot into the January time. And to help gain with and keep the momentum and staying accountable, we're going to keep coming live here every single weekday morning. But that doesn't always help, and that's not always enough, just getting on here on social media and yelling and getting all pumped up, because inspiration's like bathing. You know, you got to do it frequently, and then there's certain tactics you got to do for yourself to help make it last. So let's go ahead and we'll jump right to the board and get right to it. We're going to go over 3 ways again on how to recharge the batteries and get going, feeling better, feeling good. When you're feeling down, you're feeling tired, Instagram, let's go ahead and get you guys lined up over here as well. Good morning. Let's go get to it. Okay, so recharge. These are 3 simple ways to help you feel more energetic. And the more energy we usually have, the more positive emotions that we tend to feel. There's pretty strong correlations with this. Ask yourself, when you are tired, what do you feel like doing? Probably nothing, right? Versus when you have a lot of energy, what qualities come out of you? Probably the best ones. So the first one is for recharging your batteries to feeling more energetic, because we want to take our energy and increase that. Increased energy helps with increased focus. Increased energy and increased focus creates more opportunities. So you're like, okay, Tanner, I get it. You get more energy, you get more focus to get more opportunities in the short time we have in life. What's the first one we should be doing? It's social connection. I'm going to put social connect for short. Social connection. Number 1, if you're looking to recharge your batteries, this can be going out to lunch with a friend you haven't seen in a long time. This could be joining a group. There's a local property management group that I joined. It's in the evenings. For some reason, after like 3 o'clock, I don't want to do shit. It's, as an entrepreneur, you have to work a lot of hours. You got to work really hard. And for some reason, I'm cool with getting up in the morning. But then as the afternoon comes, I tank and I don't want to do anything. So to help recharge my batteries in a time that I understand my own situation, my own resources, my strengths and my weaknesses. So I joined a real estate group that talks about real estate. They're talking about investing. They're talking about the market, just leaving the house and going and talking to people to help revitalize, recharge my batteries, some type of social connection, or like we were saying before, it doesn't have to be some extreme thing. It could just be going out to lunch with someone. It could be even just calling a friend that you haven't talked to in a while. Some type of social connection. My girlfriend and I started working at the gym here. For some reason, we live in a smaller town, but for some reason we have this massive freak facility for a gym. And I've been lifting with one of my old best friends. He's moved back into the area, and I've been able to work out with him and hang out with one of my good friends for an hour or two every day. And it's really helped recharge my batteries. Social connection, something, some way that you're connecting with other people. Number 2 would be play. Number 2, in some capacity, playing. We talked about in the description, I had talked about when I was a kid, and I remember adults coming up to me and like grabbing me and be like, give me some of your energy. I'm sure if you're ever around kids, you know this. You're like, holy crap, these kids have so much energy. So asking yourself, how could you play in some way? What could it be? It could be something as small as joining like a pickleball league in your area. So you're kind of getting the 2 birds with 1 stone, social connection, some type of play. Maybe even this last weekend, my girlfriend and I went over to her brother-in-law's house, and we were playing board games, and we were just being playful in that way. Had a few nice drinks, playing a nice board game, had a really good time, didn't get too crazy with it, and that was fun, and that felt like it recharged the batteries. That was nice. So asking yourself, how can you be playful like a kid? I'm not saying you need to go straight to the jungle gym, because where I live, there's snow on the ground. It's really cold outside. But asking yourself, be creative. Think, how can you be more playful? Because when you get playful, there's something about how you're in the moment. When you think back to when you're a kid and you were playing and you were doing some, or just trying to find friends to play some type of game, you get so locked into the moment. And then you get excited and you feel all these positive emotions, because movement is energy. We should probably write that down as well. Movement it equals energy. I don't know if friends over on Instagram can see that far over to the side, but movement is energy. The old phrase, if you don't move it, I promise you will lose it. So understanding movement is energy, so some type of play. How can you be more playful? Maybe it's even just how you're acting. You're just being more playful when you're talking to people, when you're having conversations, when you're listening to somebody. How can you be more playful? And the third and the last one is, I'm not a sleep doctor, but we're going to be talking about this all the time here coming into the future. I have a strong feeling. Sleep. How is your sleep? This is your purpose in life accountability coach asking you, how is your sleep? Or if you are feeling exhausted, ask yourself, have I been going to bed at a good time? Have I been watching any screens? Are you staring at your cell phone for an hour and a half before you pass out at night? Of course you're exhausted. Our minds are how many years old and how new is the technology? We're not built to be taking in this type of stimulus right before bed when we should be resting. So if you are looking to recharge, understand that sleep, honestly, at the end of the day, sleep's always going to be probably number 1. So if you really want to focus on anything, getting good sleep, healthier habits, and then these will probably, the focus, the energy, the opportunities, and your willingness to have movement will increase substantially if you have adequate sleep. But also just understanding social connection, as human beings are social creatures, is vital for energy, vital for feeling recharged and being able to show up. Because remember, people do business with people they like. People do business with people they like. And do you like people when they're lethargic, when they're negative, when they're sad, when they're loping around all the time? Do you enjoy being around those type of people? I know I don't. So understand that we need to be recharged. We need to be well rested. We need to build these social connections to be able to have more fun, be willing to be more playful, And then as we're running around, because think about the kids. I mean, they're running around nonstop with their friends. They're having fun. They're laughing, and then they collapse, and then they're asleep. So it's like, how can you be a little more like a kid and recharge your batteries to help you with more energy, focus, opportunities, and willingness for movement? So I was feeling a little tired myself, so I thought this was really hitting home for me, especially coming out of the holidays. And I mean, man, you get to see all these kids during the holidays and the social connection and the willingness to play. It's like, man, how can we adopt this? Whether we're playing board games, whether we're just trying and joining a new club, or whatever it may be. Check out these. Ask for yourself, how can I implement just one of these to help recharge my own batteries? Because how you feel will project off onto the others, and we're big believers in the ripple effect here. So it's not just about us, it's about for everyone else. When you go outward, you feel more powerful and you feel better. Those are 3 ways to recharge your batteries. That's all I got for this morning, Instagram friends. I'm about to roll out of here. Got a busy morning going. I got a few things to knock out myself. And you all have a wonderful, amazing, fun-filled Monday. Cheers to you all. And I will be seeing you all again tomorrow, 7 a.m. live Central Standard Time. Cheers, friends. I'm out. Have a good one. Until next time. Cheers.